Hey everyone, we're back with part 2 of the new Lorwyn Eclipse Play Booster pack openings. We are going to do part 3 as the live for this one, just because I ended up deciding doing that way. And honestly, we had some really good luck in the first packs, so I hope we continue on. We got some incredible pulls, including Oko. That being said, we're going to get right into it and open up the next 12 and see what we get. And we're starting off with the Evolving Wilds. There we go. A Kuthrath Mystic. We have a Tributary Vaulter. Nice Merfolk Warrior. We're going to have an Arranged Flamecaster. Lots of the similar whenever you cast a spell with mana value greater than 4 or greater. This creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. A Blight Rot. A Dawn's Late Archer. 4/2 Flash Reach. Riverguard Reflexes. A Sting Slinger, a Creekwood Sagerite, a Swat Away. Ooh, this spell costs 2 less if you cast it on. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Nice rejection. A Kinsbale Aspirant, a Goliath Daydreamer. Interesting. Some dream counters. A Clutchin Festival. A Kindred Enchantment. Ooh. If I build up a Kithkin deck, this could be really, really nice. We got a foil, or not a foil, but a full art Swamp. And a Goblin. The first one we did okay. Probably some very interesting cards to start off. And we're going to go straight into pack number 2, if I can get it open. And our bottom side of the token is going to be an Elf, 2/2. Nice. And we have a Chaos Spewer, a Temporal Cleansing, Convoke, Spiral into Solitude. Nice. Makes it so they can't attack or block. We got our Elder Ante. I don't know if that's a new Ante or not. A Dawnhand Eulogist. Ooh. That's actually really rude. Especially in an elf deck. Liz Alana Informant. A Gallant Foul Knight. Liz Alana Dignitary. Nice. A Grave Sifter. Ooh. That's actually really nice. Soulbright Seeker. A Shine Striker. That's pretty. Ooh. When this creature enters, draw cards equal to the number of cards. An Ajana Outland Chaperone. We're getting real lucky with these pulls. That's really nice. Create a 1/1 green and white Kithkin creature token. Ajina deals 4 damage to target tap creature. And then look at the top X cards of your library, where X is your total life. Oh my god, you may put any number of non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less. That's so busted! Oh my god, I know what I need to do. A Shore Lurker, foil, a Mountain, and a Kithkin, which we're going to have to build. Because Ajana here says we need a Kithkin deck. Oh, this is going to be gross. It's either going to be Kithkin or Goblin. Oh, could you imagine a Goblin deck with that? Oh, okay, let's go. We are 3 in, and we are already hitting real good. Let's see, we have a prideful feastling. We have a stratosaur. That's pretty cool. It comes with some basic land cycling. A timid shield bearer. This and that. This and that. A burning curiosity. We have a Scarblade Scout. Ooh. A Midnight Tilling. Mill 4 cards, then you may return a permanent card from among them to your hand. Unforgiving Aim. That's actually really nice too. Destruction, or create a token. And we have a Flock Imposter. Love that art. A Changeling, flash, flying, and return one other target creature you control to its owner's hand. A Virulent Emissary. Death Touch 1/1. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. We got a Goat Nap. You get to steal a goat. Gain control of the target creature until end of turn. Untap it, give it haste, and if that creature is a goat, it also gets a +3/+0 until end of turn. Then we have a Glystar Bairn. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Has Vivid. Doran Besieged by Time. A legendary Treefolk Druid. White, black, green. Ooh. Each creature spell you cast with toughness greater than its power costs 1 less to cast. Whenever a creature you control attacks or blocks, it gets X plus X until end of turn, where X is the difference. Oh my god, that is broken! I'm sorry for yelling at the phone, but that is broken! Then we have the foil Dawnhand Eulogist, a full art island, and a merfolk. Literally, a Jana, and then this Doran is just, what a start. We're on to pack 4. We're going to see how this goes. Honestly, I'm already happy with this second set of packs. And honestly, I'm just going to see what happens because this whole box has been fire so far. Gangly Stomping, Unexpected Assistance, Convoke, draw 3 cards and discard. A Reluctant Downguard, Kithkin. Again, this and that. A Flamekin Guildweaver. Interesting. Treasure Token Builder. A Bog Slither Embrace. Ooh. Tend the Springs. It's a search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Then if you control 7 or more lands and or treefolk, create a 3/4 green treefolk creature token with reach. That could actually be really good, especially with this one. Then we have a Bone Club Berserker, which also would go with that except for the color. A Spring Leaf Drum. Tap an untapped creature you control, add 1 mana of any color. That's an interesting mana rock. We have Eclipse Bogart. A Bark of Doran. A High Perfect Morcant. High Perfect Morcant, or... Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but all the same. Whenever High Perfect Morcant or another elf you control enters, each opponent blights 1. Oh. Tap 3 untapped elves you control, proliferate. Activate only as a sorcery. That is going in my health deck. 100%. And then we have a Soul Immolation. As an additional cost of this spell, Blight X. X can't be greater than the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Soul Immolation deals X damage to each opponent and each creature they control. Oh, that's rude. Nothing but rude. Then we have a Mischievous Sneakling, a Shapeshifter, a Swamp, and then a Kithkin. Honestly, we're doing pretty good. And we're going to see what happens next. Honestly, I hope you guys are having a great day. And appreciate everyone who comes onto the channel to help us out. It goes out a long way. And then we're starting off with a Stalactite Dagger. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. And gets +1/+1 and is all creature types. Interesting. And then we have a Gravekill Scoundrel, Merfolk Rogue. Gives us the ability to tap another untapped creature I control, and then I can make another one unblockable. And then we have a Waterbrine Preacher. That's actually really good. 2 costs. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain 2 life. There's a lot of synergy you can do there. You can just untap it and tap it, if you can. Oh yeah, Tweeze. Bogart Prankster. Goblin Warrior, 2 cost. Whenever you attack, attacking goblin you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. We have Dawn's Light Archer. We have Run Away Together. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Return them to their hands. And then a Vinebred Brawler. This creature must be blocked if able. Whenever this creature attacks another target elf you control gets +2/+1 until end of turn. That's actually really nice too. And then we have a Flame Braider. Add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast elemental spells or activate abilities of elemental sources. That's very useful. And then we have a Wretched Wretch. It has Blight basically on it. Oh, no, that's even worse. When this creature dies, if it had a -1/-1 counter on it, return it to the battlefield under its own... Oh, not what I thought it was. And then we have a Wanderwine Farewell. Ooh. Lovely. Then we have a Glen Elendra Guardian. Creature, Fairy Wizard. And it comes in with a -1/1. Remove a counter. And then we have a Foil Goat Nap. A Full Art Plains. And a blank card. So, nothing too crazy in that one, but some fun ones all the same. And yeah, hope you guys are having a great day again. And we're halfway through, well, we're over halfway through this set of packs. Then we have a Stoic Grove Guide. Kids Elf Generation. Glamourmite. A Shore Lurker. Ooh, Changeling Wayfinder. It gets you a land into your hand for 3 costs. And that's pretty art too. And then we have a Kolrath Zealot. 6/5. Actually, that's pretty decently strong. And then we have a Barbed Bloodletter. New equipment, flash. When it enters, attach it to a creature you control. It gains Wither. Ooh. And then we have a Saphirite Cavalry, a Gristle Glutton. Ooh, an Eclipse Flamekin Alt Art. That's really nice. Then we have a Gathered Stone. Reduce the cost of creatures by 1 of chosen type. Oh. Then we have an Eclipsed Marrow. That's pretty nice. A Mutable Explorer, Shapeshifter, Changeling. When this creature enters, create a tapped Muda Vault token. It's a land with tap, add 1 colorless, and 1. This token becomes a 2/2 creature with all creature types until end of turn is still a land. I hope I get that token. And then we have a Gold Meadow Nomad foil, a Plains, and we did not get that token. Still cool all the same. And we're going to see what else we're going to get. So here's the next one. And poof. Sorry, it's a little bit blurry. Let me fix that. There we go. Our next one is a Silver Gill Peddler. We have a Liminal Hold. When this enchantment enters, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Until this enchantment leaves the battlefield, you gain 2 life. And yeah, that's actually pretty good. Removes the target from the battlefield until this enchantment leaves. And then we have a Mischievous Sneakling, Changeling with Flash. We have a Blighted Blackthorn. Ooh. You may blight. I draw a card and lose 1 life. We have Mist Meadow Council, Kithkin. This spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a Kithkin, and when it enters, draw a card. And then we have a Cinder Strike. And then we have a Wanderwine Distractor. Ooh, a Thought Weft Lieutenant Alt Art. Kithkin Soldier, 1 green, 1 white. Whenever this creature or another Kithkin you control enters, target creature you control gets a +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. Then we have Puka's Eye. Whenever this artifact enters, draw a card, then choose a color. This artifact becomes the chosen color. That's pretty useful. Activate only if there are 5 colors among permanents you control. Pummeler for Hire, Giant Mercenary, Vigilance Reach, Ward 2. When this creature enters, you gain X life, where X is the greatest power among giants you control. I have a giant god that actually would be pretty good with. Miro Mind Crowned. As long as this equipment is attached to a creature, the first time you would create 1 or more tokens each turn, you may instead create you may create that many tokens that are copies of equipped creature. This is gonna break a game. This is gonna break a game. Champion of the Path. As an additional cost to the spell, behold an elemental and exile it. Whenever another elemental you control enters, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's hand. That's pretty nice. Then we have a foil Elder Ante, a full art mountain, an elf, and a treasure. That's not showing. But that Miro Mine crowned, oh, I know where this is going, and it is going to be great. That said, 3 left. My God, I'm happy with some of these pulls. Some of these are just absolutely broken. No token? Okay. We have a Chitinous Graspling. I'm interested to see what's at the bottom if it's not a token. A Feisty Spikeling, Shapeshifter. During your turn, this creature has first strike. A Marrow Sky Swimmer. It's another one of the sky ones that has flying. A Bile Vile Bogart. Should never Bogart. A Great Forest Druid. Add 1 mana of any color for 2 costs, and it's 0/4, which with that Tree Folk would go really well. Feed the Flames. We have Riverguard's Reflexes. A Shimmer Creep. Elemental with Menace and Vivid. A Spell Snare. Counter target spell with mana value 2. We have a Crib Swap. Kindred Instant. Shapeshifter. 3-cost Changeling. Exile target creature. Its controller creates a 1/1 colorless Shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. And then we have Champions of the Shoal. Merfolk Soldier. Has Behold a Merfolk and exile it. Whenever this creature enters or becomes tap up to 1 target creature and put a stun counter on it. Then we have a Temple Garden, a land, Forest Plains. Nice. It's actually really nice. It's got day and night on it. And then we have a Bog Slither Embrace Foil. A Island. And then the Empty. Still really nice. And knowing how some lands are, that's probably a decent land too. And we have the last 2 for today. And we're starting off with the Elf backside and Blossom Bind. Enchantment Aura. Tap enchanted creature. It can't be untapped and can't have counters put on it. Ooh. I know what that needs to go into. Then we have a Gold Meadow Nomad. A Foraging Wicker Maw. Scarecrow. Add 1 mana of any color. This creature becomes that color until end of turn. A Flaring Cinder. Draw a card, discard a card. Scarblade's Malice. Target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. When that creature dies this turn, create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. Interesting. Wildvine Pummeler, Giant Berserker with Vivid. Actually, that's really nice. You get that in a 5-color deck, you can get that down to a 2-cost. A Flame Chain Mauler. A Barbed Bloodletter. A Pitiless Fist. When this aura enters, enchanted creature fights up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Enchanted creature gets +2, pit +2. So it just goes, suffer these hands. A Soulbright Seeker. Ooh. Pay 1 red. Target creature you control gains trample until end of turn. If this is the 3rd time this ability has resolved this turn, add 4 red. Ooh. That's ruthless. And then we have Mud Button Curse Tosser. Interesting. And then we have a Moon Shadow. Ooh. Menace. One cost. Wait. It's a one cost 7/7. It comes in with 6 -1/-1 counters on it. Whenever one or more permanent cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere while this creature has a -1. That is the biggest, cheapest, rudest thing I've ever seen. I love it. I love it so much. And then we have an Nepal to Iridu foil, a forest, and a Kithkin. Okay. And last one. Please, oh lucky cards, beat it with us. And we have a Keep Out. Keep Out deals 4 damage to target tapped creature, destroy target enchantment, a Changeling Wayfinder, a Stratosaur, a Assert Perfection, noise, an Enraged Flamecaster, a Dream Caesar, a Summit Sentinel, a Kith Keeper with Vivid, 7 cost. When this creature enters, create X/1/1 green and white Kithkin creature tokens, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. If I can create a 5-color Kithkin deck, that's going to just be gross. A Luminal Lusk, Elemental Death Touch, Vivid. When this creature enters, you gain life equal to the number of colors among permanents you control. Then we have Perfect Intimidation. That's also rude. Choose one or both. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand or removes all counters from target creature. And then we have an Impolite Entrance. Ooh. A Hexing Squelcher. Goblin Sorcerer. This spell can't be countered. As ward, pay 2 life. Spells you control can't be countered. Other creatures you control have ward, pay 2 life. What are these cards? And we have a Prideful Feastling foil, a Forest, and a Merfolk. That right there. Just cherry on top of the cake. So to that I say again, thank you. I appreciate y'all and have a great night. Peace.